Hey everyone! Today I want to talk to you about Harry Potter. Now, I've never read those books. I don't really know why. There wasn't any particular reason why I didn't want to read them. I just never read them. And recently, a series of events has happened that made me want to try to read them. Now that I'm published in the YA fantasy field and I'm joining a lot of book groups and a lot of reading groups, and I notice people talking about how amazing the books are. The Cursed Child came out and everybody was talking about how amazing it was, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to read this, but I haven't read the rest of the series and I really felt like I should. Then a couple of weeks ago, I went to Universal Studios and went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and the ride was amazing, and it brought me back to the movies and how much I loved them and how many times I watched them. So I really, it really put it in the forefront of my mind. And then I recently got a new message tone, so every time somebody texts me, I hear this over and over all day long. So this tune is always stuck in my head. So I was kind of toying with the idea, like, I should really start reading these books. I'm going to go, buy the books or go to the library or borrow them from a friend. And then last week, I was just kind of like wandering around my local thrift shop, wasting some time while my kids were at school. And I went back to the book section. I'm looking at all the books. And just as I was about to leave, I see this staring at me. Oh, it's upside down. This staring at me from the bookshelf. There's no jacket on it, but it was in very good shape. Whoever owned this, obviously lost the cover, but, I'm sorry, the dust jacket, but they took really good care of it. It's an American first edition, published in 1999, so it's in really good shape. So I bought it. It was $1. And I just felt like it was fate, like I'm finally going to start reading these books. So, the next day I started it, and it took me about 4 days to finish it because I only read for like an hour in the morning because I have kids and I write and I have things to do. But I just wanted to talk about how much I enjoyed this book. The first chapter, I had a little bit of a hard time getting into it, and I don't really know why. I don't know if because it was mainly a history of how the Dursleys treat Harry, and I know all this and I wanted to get to the good stuff because I've seen the movie so many times. Or maybe it was because the author's kind of speaking to the reader, and that was a little awkward for me. I don't really know why. But I powered through it, and by the time I got to the second chapter, I was completely immersed in this world and completely loved it. I don't have the perspective of someone who read the book and then watched the movie. I have the perspective of someone who watched the movie and then read the book. And to me, I feel like the movie did it justice. I felt like there weren't a lot of differences. I did notice a few, but again, it's been 5 years probably since I've seen the movie, but the best of my recollection, it seemed like it was pretty right on, and it was pretty interesting to have the actors from the movie as the faces of the characters in my head already. So that might have been a different experience had I read the book before I watched the movie. Totally loved it. Got completely immersed, and I'm not embarrassed to say that I totally cried at the end. When Dumbledore was giving the points to Gryffindor and they gave Neville his 10 points, I started bawling, even though I knew it was going to happen. So, I'm totally hooked. I can't wait to get to the rest of the book. So I got this morning. Thank you, Megan. So I'm going to be starting Chamber of Secrets tomorrow. And I will post another video on how I feel about this after I read it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.